Every denomination has a story that has shaped them as a family. In our case, we are the Free Methodist Church. When you immerse yourself in becoming part of that story and attempt to understand the texture and nuance of what has brought us here, you are investing in your own contribution to the future. And you are developing your own confidence as a pastor, a lay leader, or friend. In that confidence, you will be able to more effectively respond to people around you and engage with every current of culture in a positive and confident way without feeling attacked or insecure. In some of the most difficult times in my own ministry, whether in opposition or criticism, it wasn't talent or expertise that I leaned on. It was a deep sense of identity in being a child of God and a Free Methodist that secured me and helped me stay stable. Sure, things hurt and they weren't easy, but without my deep roots as a Free Methodist, I would not have been nearly so at peace or even confident in leaning into the headwinds. It brings courage. After being a child and servant of God, our identity as a Free Methodist family is the most precious gift we inherit and the most valuable investment we can make in fulfilling our mission. We lay the pathway for future generations. Some of you have heard me talk about identity in various environments. You've heard me talk about identity in a family. Many years ago, when my own children were young, we had the privilege of driving them to public school each day. Mostly it was Kathy that took them, but frequently I had the privilege. I loved it. I got to sing songs to my kids in the car and to see them join with other children from the community heading into the school. Of course, traffic around the elementary school was usually a tangle. Parents dropping their kids off and wanting to take time to say goodbye. It was the perfect formula for congestion, and I was no better. Before the kids would jump out of the van with their backpacks, pretty often I'd put my hand on their arm and hold them before they opened the door. I'd look at them and ask them, "What's your last name?" "I know my last name." Little awkwardness. "What's your last name?" "Dad, you know my last name." "I know what it is." After a little grumbling, "It's Mannoia." Remember that. Now go live like it. Lately, I've actually heard that my kids occasionally ask their children the same question. You see, being a Mannoia means something. There wasn't a list of descriptors or a paper they could read to describe all of it, and there was no definitive answer. But there was a clear sense that it was important. They lived it and experienced it, and they knew that their last name meant something. There were values and priorities and principles that went along with that. They were part of creating that family. You see, my interest was that when they walked into the school and were bullied on the playground or teased in the classroom or even chastised for talking about Jesus as their best friend, they would never forget who they really are and where their center of gravity is. They might encounter a whole range of issues that would hurt them or challenge them. The best thing we could do was to equip them with a clear anchor that was deep in their lives, defined by their own identity. Certainly, if something happened during the day, we would talk about it over dinner, and that was just another opportunity to deepen their sense of identity in their family. You see, the Free Methodist Church is no different. We are a family. We're not better than other families, but we have a story. We have values and principles that have been shaped in us. We have an understanding of the kingdom and a theological and spiritual lens through which we look at culture and through which we fulfill our mission. We're not better than many others, but we are different, and those uniquenesses are what make us Free Methodist. You are a Free Methodist leader. I want to urge you to embrace that family story. I want to encourage you to immerse yourself in discovering the amazing texture and nuance that gives substance to our family name. More than just reading a few quick phrases, more than reading a book or even a document and giving assent to words, take it seriously. You have inherited a family story. That is your primary source of confidence in fulfilling your calling and in laying the groundwork for the future of your ministry and the church itself. Through this series, I am asking you to open yourself to the power and formation of what it means to be a Free Methodist. I'm asking you to explore with depth and curiosity the dynamics and nature of our family. I'm asking you to adopt a posture of discovery and let yourself continuously be shaped by this family. So let me give you another assignment. Take time to think about your own name and all that it means. Share your thoughts with your siblings, your children, or parents, if possible, or even other relatives. Remember your last name and go live like it.